Hello, we've made the trip over to Ireland, to County Carlow, where Grass Technology are based. I'm with Jim here, and he's going to take us through how the Zero Grazer is made, and he's going to talk about the benefits and where the business was established.
Firstly, I suppose I'd like to welcome Platt Agri and their team to our premises here in County Carlow. We've only recently met Platt Agri and doing a tremendous job, presented us extremely well on the Royal Welsh Show. As you know, we've been established in the UK for several years, but always really looking for good quality companies to take us on and help us grow. We're here in our premises. This is our second premises. We started as a small company in 2014, and the Zero Grazer has really rapidly grown over that period of time. We're in France, UK, Holland, Germany, and several other countries around the world. Yeah. So the basis for Zero Grazing and what really has attracted us to Platt's is the relationship we have established with our customers is very similar to what they have with their customers because their businesses repeat. So the idea of being able to go in with a good relationship, to be able to look at the potential increase in profitability as a result of Zero Grazing. I think that is the attraction for us, and that would be the attraction for the farmers to deal with yourselves. When you look at intake of grass, Zero Grazing versus grazing, that there's a minimum of 2 kilos of dry matter of additional grass that can be taken in. And that's as a result of presenting it in front of them, being able to eat it without the actual job of foraging for it. The benefit of 2 kilos of dry matter of grass is the additional energy that she'll take in. So taking in 2 kilos of dry matter is probably the equivalent of about 1.5 kilos concentrate, but it's definitely the equivalent of additional energy, will hold body condition much better, so you'll get conception, the first service will be better, number of services in your herd will reduce, and your milk protein will inevitably go up as a result of that energy. Other benefits, of course, you can take, I would say, 35 to 40% more grass from your same acre. You can manage grass better, you can clean out paddocks better. There's huge benefits no matter what way you look at it. And of course, ultimately, you can reduce concentrate. You know, so it's a win-win for the farmer.
We're going to hand over to Darragh now, who's going to do a quick tour of the site. So more to come up soon.
Hi, Darragh here from Grass Technology. I'm the Operations Director of Grass Technology, and I'd like to bring you on a tour of our facility here now. First, we'll start with the preparation of the plant, then we'll bring you through the welding and fabrication, and then we'll bring you through the paint and assembly part of the plant also. We're currently now in the fabrication side of the building. This is where all the lasering and folding of the Zero Grazers and tankers are started here in this area. We have a kit form here, so everything is in a kit form. It moves from the kit form into each fabrication base from here. So from here we'll go out onto the main floor where all the welding goes on. So we're currently now in the welding and fabrication section of the business. This is where 2 lines operate simultaneously together. We have the Zero Grazers operating on the right-hand side of the building. And we have our tanker line operating on the left-hand side of the building. So we run both lines together. So as you see here, this is cell number 1. So the start of the fabrication is the chassis. The chassis is built upside down, and the jig is rotating jig. So once the chassis is built, it turns over and drops out the chassis on its wheels. The chassis then moves from cell 1 forward into cell 2. Cell 2 is where it gets the sides fabricated, the chain moving floor, and the front headstock fabricated also. And then on our left-hand side here, you see the tanker line. The tanker line has 5 different cells in the tanker line. has the alignment jig here, which you see here. Then it moves across to the seam welding jig, and then it moves across into our chassis jig here, and then it moves across to our barrel and chassis alignment area then. Over then, and I'll show you the paint line here then. This is the paint line. This is where all our grazers and tankers get painted. It's painted with a 2-pack system, monolayer. It gets 3 coats, so you get a primer, a mist coat, and then a top coat. So it gets 3 coats of paint. That's both for our tankers and our grazer line. So we're now approaching the assembly stage of the grazer here now. So we have 3 different cells in this area. So we have bay 1, bay 2, and bay 3. We operate 3 grazers per week through this section here. So one guy operates 1 machine. So he has 4.5 days to complete his machine. Once he has his machine completed, the machine moves for the quality assurance check at the last line. On my left-hand side here, you have the latest offering for Grass Technology. This is our contractor spec machine. This is a Super 6. It's built in contractors in mind. It's more robust. It has a rear steer axle. It's fitted with a 9-foot disc mower at the front, supplied from Kuhn. We have a wider elevator with double time pickups, and the elevator itself is operated by isobus as well. So this machine is fully isobus ready, electro-hydraulic functions and load sensing. So we're now currently moving into our elevator and grass box assembly area. This is where all the grass boxes are assembled, the mower covers and the back doors. So here you'll see the grass box. He's getting ready for fitting the chains in the elevator. So this is a brief tour of our plant here at Grass Technology. I'd like to thank Platts for partnering with ourselves and look forward to working with them in the future.